Very good evening. Today we are going to discuss 2023-24 science model question paper key answers. We already discussed physics part. Now we are going to discuss part B, that's a chemistry. Okay, first of all, two multiple choice questions are there that we have to discuss. 14th one question. A type of a chemical reaction in which a single product is formed by two or more reactant. It's called as a chemical combination. Okay. Two or more reactants reacting with each other and they are giving single product, that's called as a chemical combination. A single reactant gives two or more products, then it's called as a chemical decomposition. Okay, then high reactive element displacing a reactive element, then it's called as a chemical displacement. Then two compounds reacting each other, they are interchanging their ions, and they are giving two new products in the form of compounds only. Okay, those are called as a those reactions are called as a double decomposition reaction or double displacement reactions. Okay, then in this question answer option B, chemical combination. Then question number 15th, atomic number of a chlorine is 17. The period of this element in the modern periodic table is. Okay, how to find out period? You already know. They given here atomic number. Okay, chlorine's atomic number is 17. Then first what we have to do, we have to write an electronic configuration. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Okay, then see highest energy level. Okay, highest energy level 1, 2, 3 is here. Okay, this is denoted as a KLM, or it what 1, 2, 3. Okay, then highest energy level is 3, that's why its period is third. It's a third period, it lie in third period. Sometime in exam what they ask group. Then how to find out group? If element is ending with s, okay, always 1s1 or 1s2, that's why it's a first group or second group whenever it ends with s. But whenever it ends with p, then what we have to do, we have to add a plus 10. Then here on outermost orbit, how many electrons are there? 7 electrons are there. 7 plus 10, 17. That's why chlorines period, how much? Third period. Then group 17th group. Whatever the elements in periodic table, their electronic configuration ends with p. Okay, what we have to do, we have to add a plus. It's a shortcut, simple way. Okay, it's a 17th group element. Sometimes they asked in exam for 2 marks also. Here they asked in multiple choice, but sometimes they asked in 2 marks also. That's why how to find out period and group. Okay, you have to understand better. Okay, if you don't know how to write electronic configuration or what how to find out periods and groups, visit my playlist. In my playlist or search in my playlist what doubt clarification session. Last year at the time of exam, some live videos I conducted. In those live videos I clarified the students doubts lively. Okay, they sent me a question, based on those questions I clarified, and how to write electronic configuration shortcut way I suggested for them. Then question number 8, answer the following questions. What is a dilution of acids? Dilution of acids is nothing but minimizing the concentration of hydrogen ions, simply. Okay, dilute acid is the acid which contains greater concentration of water in it. Okay, by adding water, if we are decreasing the hydrogen ions, then it's a dilution. However, we have to write what could be the pH of salt that commonly used to remove strong oil stains in any sauce, and why? The salts that commonly used to remove strong oil stains in any sauce is a sodium acetate or sodium ethanoate. Okay, sodium acetate or sodium soaps we not use, and soaps will not help to remove the, I think, little bit little bit. This is what my point of view. Avoid this one. Long chain hydrocarbon sodium and potassium salts are there. Those are called as detergents. The detergents are only helpful to remove strong oil stains. Long chain hydrocarbons that contains sodium or potassium salts, those are also called as detergents. Soaps are not helpful to remove the stains of oils. Keep in mind, practically we have to think here. Practically this is wrong. Sodium acetate or what sodium acetate or what sodium ethanoate. Okay, these are prepared with the help of oils, saturated oils. Okay, these are not helpful to remove the stains, but detergents are. For example, whatever Eno, Exo or Wheel, whatever those salts are prepared now, those are long chain hydrocarbon, not fatty acids, hydrocarbon sodium or potassium salts. Those are okay, those are not soaps, those are detergents. Detergents only helpful to remove the stain. Keep in mind, that's why. Okay, we have to make here correction. Then the pH value of this salt is more than 7, not more than 7, more than 10. 7, 8, whatever the plant or animal related fatty acids will come, those are not helpful to remove stains. That's why sodium and potassium more than 12 and below 14 they comes under. That's why pH 10 to in whatever in Kannada medium question paper solution I discussed with you, they require some more than 10 or 12 pH. Because of sodium acetate, hydrolysis gives a strong base. They are not strong base. Okay, weak acid they neutralizes and they are helpful to only you have to make here correction. What change this one, sodium acid in that case long chain hydrocarbon or what detergents hydrolyzed to give a strong base with weak acid, so its aqueous solution will be alkaline in nature. Thus the pH of aqueous solution of sodium acetate is more than 7. A little bit here change, whatever I suggested for you, you have to change this also. Question number 18. What is the reason for formation of water when moderate reactive metal react with nitric acid? Okay, this is because nitric acid is a very strong oxidizing agent, it's right, and any hydrogen evolved is oxidized to water. Okay, then next, it oxidizes the hydrogen produced to water and itself gets reduced to any of the nitrogen oxide, nitrous oxide, nitrogen oxide, nitrogen dioxide. Question number 19. The concentrated sulfuric acid is not a reactant during the conversion of ethanol to ethene. Its presence is necessary. Why? The concentrated sulfuric acid is not reactant during the conversion of ethanol to ethene. Its presence is necessary. Why? Because concentrated sulfuric acid can be regarded as a dehydrating agent which remove water from ethanol. Question number 9. Answer the following questions. Okay, 3 2s are 6 marks, each carrying 2 marks. Okay, total 3 questions are there. Name the carbon compounds having the following structures. Okay, first one, C2H5COH. It's a prophenoic acid. C2H5COH. COH means it's a OH, carboxylic acid. It's a okay. That's why prophenoic acid. Then next one, butene. Double bond is here. 4 carbon atoms are there. C4H8. C4H8. Butene. The next one, which one? Ethanol. C2H5OH. Ethanol. Then next one, pentene. Which one? Pentene, not pentine. Okay, triple bonds are here. Triple bonds. 5 carbon atoms are there. Total 5 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. Very sorry, not 8 hydrogen atoms. 6, 7, 8 hydrogen atoms. Pentene, C5H8. Pentene's structural formula. This is the molecular formula. Okay, based on their carbon atoms and based on their hydrogen atoms and a functional group, you have to identify their name. COH, carboxylic acid. Okay, then OH, alcohol. CHO, aldehyde. Okay, then single bond, alkene. Double bond, alkene. Triple bond, alkyne. Then question number 21. Thermite process is useful to join railway tracks. Why? Substantiate this statement with a suitable explanation. Because the reaction involved in this process is an exothermic redox reaction in which more reactive aluminium metal replaces iron from its oxide to produce a molten iron, which is used for joining the railway tracks. Next, for this question, R type question is there. Can zinc carbonate and cinnabar ores be converted into their oxides by roasting? Justify your answer with reason. In roasting process, sulfide ores are converted into oxides by heating strongly in the presence of excess air. So only cinnabar can be converted into mercuric oxide by process of roasting. Okay, for converting zinc carbonate into zinc oxide, we should use process of calcination. Then question number 22, observe the table given below, answer the given questions. Okay, they given elements boron, oxygen, carbon, lithium, potassium. Okay, choose the element that have a smallest and largest. Choose the elements that have a smallest and largest, I think, atomic size, maybe. Then smallest atom in this one, smallest compared to this is the applicable question we want to find out. Boron and lithium both comes under 1 minute. 3 na 1s2 2s1. Sorry, lithium 3. Then boron 1s2 2s2 2p1. Okay, both comes under 2 period. Definitely largest atom is potassium, no doubt, because the number of cells are more in where potassium, but smallest atom lithium, it's wrong. Why wrong? Means write which one? Boron. Why write boron? Because if the same number of periods are there, same number, here also 2 period, here also 2 period, but the number of electrons are increased in where? In boron 3 electrons are there and here only 1 electron is there. Because of increasing electrons, the affinity or what the attraction capacity in between electron and proton increases. Because of that increasing attraction capacity, the again size reduces. That's why its answer not lithium, its answer boron. Choose the element that have smallest boron and largest atom potassium. That's right, there is no doubt. With seeing where we can able, because number of cells increased. I think third cell, 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 18 4s1, 4 cells will come. That's why this is right. Predict the formula of potassium oxide with reason. Potassium oxide K2O. Answer the following question. Okay, each carrying 3 marks. Total 3 questions are there. 3 3s are 9. Question number 23. what are saturated carbon compounds? Define the following. Homologous series, esters. Answer the following questions. They asked 3 mark here. See then what define the following 2 marks. Define the following 2 marks. And what are saturated carbon compounds? 1 mark. Then see what are saturated carbon compounds. Saturated compounds only possess a carbon-carbon single bond. Carbon-carbon single bond. Then B. Define the following. Homologous series. A series of a compounds in which the same functional group substitutes for a hydrogen in a carbon chain. It's called as a homologous series. Then esters. Esters are sweet smelling substances formed by reaction of acid and an alcohol. Okay, CH3COO, CH2, CH3. These are what? Esters. So for this 1 mark and for this 2 mark, total 3 marks. For this question, another one R type question they are asked. What are micelles? What is a covalent bond? Write any 2 properties of covalent bond. Then see micelles. When clusters of molecules are formed, then hydrophobic tail comes at interior of the cluster and the ionic end comes at the surface of the cluster, and this formation is called as micelle, where it occurs whenever we cleaning the our clothes with the help of detergents. Okay, micelles are formed, ball like structures. Then this is the A question. Then B question. What is a covalent bond? A covalent bond is a chemical bond in which a pair of electrons are shared between 2 atoms. The covalent bond is also called as a molecular bond. Then write any 2 properties of covalent bonds. The covalent compound exists as a gaseous or liquid or soft solids. The melting and boiling points of covalent bonds are generally low. Covalent compounds are insoluble in water but dissolves in organic solvents. They are not conductors of electricity in solid, molten and aqueous state. Then question number 24. Draw the diagram of arrangement of apparatus to show the action of steam on a metal. Label the following parts. It's a repeating very important question. Every year they ask this one. Then see metal sample. Here is a metal sample. Okay. Then hydrogen gas. Whenever the glass wool, whatever it contains of water, we heat with the help of a Bunsen burner. Then vapor comes in contact with the metal, and metal reacts with that vapor, and it forms a hydrogen gas. That hydrogen gas, with help of delivery tube, forms a bubbles in the test tube, inverted test tube, and those bubbles are collected here. That's a hydrogen gas. Okay, that's why this is the simple apparatus they asked to draw. Okay, only they asked to mention 2 parts: metal sample and hydrogen gas. Okay, for this 3 marks. In which of the following chemical reaction water insoluble precipitate will be formed? Explain. Which water soluble products are formed in both of the reactions? Barium chloride reacts with the sodium sulfate. It's a first reaction. Second reaction, zinc reacted with the hydrochloric acid. Then C. In a reaction, barium sulfate will be formed. In reaction 1, barium sulfate will be formed, which is a water insoluble. It's about water insoluble precipitate. And second one, zinc reacts with the hydrochloric acid. What it gives? It gives a zinc chloride. Okay, then water soluble products, zinc chloride and sodium chloride. Here water soluble products are what? In both reactions they asked which are the soluble products and which are the non-soluble products. That's a non-soluble product, it's a barium sulfate. Okay, then soluble products are sodium chloride and zinc chloride. Okay, and reaction is also very important, balanced chemical equation. Okay, then question main number 11. Answer the following questions. Okay, it's a 4-mark question. Okay, then in that A, observe the following chemical equations and answer the question. Okay, then copper oxide reacting with hydrochloric acid, what it gives? Copper chloride. Okay, water. And carbon dioxide reacts with the calcium hydroxide, what it gives? It gives a calcium carbonate with small amount of water. Which property of a metallic oxide and non-metallic oxide is expressed here? Explain. Okay, when a copper oxide reacts with a hydrochloric acid to produce a copper chloride, that's a salt, and water as a product. This reaction shows a property that metallic oxide reacts with the acid to give a salt and water, and we can conclude that metal oxides are basic in nature. Then second one, what? Calcium hydroxide, which is a strong base, okay, which is a base, reacts with the carbon dioxide to produce a calcium carbonate, that's a salt. Calcium carbonate is a salt and water. This reaction shows the property that non-metallic oxides reacts with the bases to give a salt and water, and we can conclude that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature, okay, and basic oxides are metallic oxides are basic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are acidic. Okay, metallic oxides are basic. Then B question. What's a B question? How sodium carbonate is prepared? Explain with suitable chemical equations. Mention any two uses of salts. See then. Calcium hydroxide. That's finished. Sodium carbonate can be obtained by heating baking soda, NaHCO3. By heating, what we get here? We get sodium carbonate, Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate gives a washing soda. Recrystallization means, okay, adding some water to sodium carbonate, Na2CO3 plus 10H2O, decahydrated, then sodium carbonate decahydrate. That's a washing soda. Then uses of sodium carbonate, that's a washing soda, it's also one salt. It is used in the glass, soap and paper industries. It is used in manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. Sodium carbonate can be used as a cleansing agent for domestic purposes. It is used for removing permanent hardness of water. Okay, then in next clip we are going to discuss part C, that's a biology. Okay, once again, request you to whatever the last 10 years question papers are there in my playlist, okay, English medium related, visit to my playlist and watch those. If you feel those are useful, share to your friends and other groups, okay, and a revision audio, but each chapter audio notes all related to English medium, for science also, SS also, first language English also, second language Kannada also, and SS also, okay, prepared and kept in my playlist. If you feel you want to watch, then go and observe those videos. Thank you so much.